We're very happy to be talking to you. And I want to say just a few words about Sapienza, University of Rome. So 4 things to begin with. We are international, highly ranked, multidisciplinary, and public. International because we welcome students from all over the world, literally. We have exchange students, enrolled students from many countries in the world, of course, including many countries in Latin America. And we're really happy to welcome students from all over. We are highly ranked because we are placed in the top spots for all major international rankings like QS, higher education, and so on and so forth, Times Higher Education, and so on and so forth. And in actual fact, for some subjects, we are really the top, the best in the world. For example, for classics and ancient history, for archaeology, but also physics, engineering, and so on and so forth. And we're really proud of that. We are multidisciplinary because we teach and do research in almost all disciplines. And I think this is a great thing to be considering and to know if you want to study abroad, because nowadays teaching and research is more and more multidisciplinary, and having at your disposal all fields of knowledge in the same university, it's a great thing for your learning experience and also for your research if you want to go further in the field. And last but not least, we are public, which means that most of our funding comes from the Italian government, and that's why we're able to keep our tuition fees very low.
Sorry, Marco, just
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
A todos, simplemente muy rápido, conceptos rápidos en español de lo que dijo Marco recién. La universidad es pública, por lo cual el costo es, si no es 0, lo más parecido a 0, 1. 2, es multidisciplinaria, es completamente internacional, está rankeada entre las mejores 500 universidades del mundo y tiene sus edificios en las mejores ubicaciones de la ciudad de Roma. Y después Orlando, Jessica y Elena les van a contar eso en primera persona. Please go ahead, Marcos.
Perfecto, gracias. So these are our numbers. We are a huge community of students, actually the largest university in the world. Over 115,000 students and thousands of academics and staff, professional staff as well. Here's the number of our faculties, departments, and this is a drone video of our main campus, which we call Città Universitaria, la ciudad universitaria, la university city, which is huge. And we also have 3 university hospitals, museums, a lot of different libraries, departments, and so on and so forth. And apart from the main campus, we also have many other buildings throughout the city. For example, just to make an example, our faculty of Civil and Industrial Engineering is literally next to the Colosseum, just to give you an idea of where we are in the city of Rome. This is just a short video. I will not show it all of the city of Rome, just to remind you that studying at Sapienza and feeling at Rome, like we like to say, is part of the same experience. So our students live the city of Rome, enjoy the city of Rome while studying at Sapienza. This is a very, it's a bit long. I will not show it all, but just to, if you've never been to Rome or if you visited already, just to remind you of what the city of Rome has to offer.
Visions in this disease. We taught the rules of this life's mission. We go to bed scriptures told, the ink is spread, it's raised in bold. The world must be our home.
Okay. Another very important topic is that Sapienza, of course, is a European university, and we have many connections in Europe, but also outside of Europe. And our students can, for example, apply for Erasmus scholarships. They can study for a few months abroad or do their internship, but also outside of Europe. There's really thousands of scholarships available each year, and this is yet another opportunity that comes with studying at Sapienza.
Sorry, Marco, I don't want to let that part go just a second because this is a really important aspect.
Yes,
Gente,
sure.
acá hay un tema que acaba de destacar Marco, que es fantástico y es clave, es la internacionalización dentro de la internacionalización. Es decir, ustedes como latinoamericanos hoy están soñando en esta posibilidad de irse a Italia, a Roma, el corazón de Italia, en el corazón de Europa, a estudiar una carrera de grado o posgrado, ya es una experiencia internacional. Dentro de la universidad, a través del programa Erasmus u otros programas que tiene la universidad, les permite a ustedes viajar dentro de Europa o incluso fuera de Europa a hacer un semestre o un año, no sé, depende de lo que ustedes quieran hacer, en otra universidad, lo que quiere decir que ustedes dentro de la experiencia internacional van a tener la posibilidad de hacer otra experiencia internacional. Si sumamos a eso lo que contaba Marco, que la universidad tiene más de casi 130.000 estudiantes. Imagínense el network de personas que van a conocer de todo el planeta, y si encima hacen intercambios, están abriendo una caja de Pandora de oportunidades cuando tienen una experiencia de este tipo. Sorry, Marco, please go ahead.
Well said. Thank you. Now, again, a few words about our international rankings. We're first in the world for classics and ancient history, but you can see here archaeology, physics and astronomy, architecture, law, dentistry, all in the top 50 or 100 in the QS World University Rankings. And we also recently won a Nobel Prize for Physics. Our very own Professor Giorgio Parisi, you've probably heard about him last October, when he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics. And we were all really, really proud, really, really happy for this amazing achievement by Professor Parisi. There was a
Marco,
huge...
is Professor Parisi still on duty in the university?
Well, his now he studied at Sapienza and he's teaching like for some classes, but he retired I think 2 years ago. But he's still active at Sapienza.
Yeah,
he frequently comes to Sapienza.
So every time in a while he show up in the university.
Yeah, he does lectures and special, classes.
Great. No, gente, simplemente para volver a acentuar lo que acaba de contar Marco, es además de que la universidad está rankeada siempre entre el top 200 de todo lo que ofrece, tienen el orgullo de tener un profesor, Giorgio Parisi, que ganó el premio Nobel de Física en el año 2021, no es poca cosa, así que una de las medallas más que se puede colgar la universidad, y para que ustedes tengan una expectativa con lo que se van a encontrar en la universidad. Aprovecho para decirles que para preguntas y respuestas es el final de la presentación, porque veo varias manitas levantadas. Después le vamos a dar espacio a las preguntas. Please go ahead, Marco.
Okay. Now, onto job opportunities and employability. I want to stress that Sapienza performs also very well in this field because our graduates are among the top graduates in Italy when it comes to employability, the QS employability ranking. Our graduates do very well in the job market after studying at Sapienza. And on top of that, students are also allowed to work part-time with their visa up to 20 hours per week. And after they graduate, they have a 1-year residence permit extension to look for a job. So this is also a great opportunity for international students. Apart from that, yes?
No. This is something when you're done with this, please allow me to just say something.
Yeah. I'll just say the last thing about our on-campus jobs. So apart from jobs that you can find outside of the university, the 20 hours, there's also on-campus jobs, which we offer really hundreds of jobs every year. For example, you can work in a laboratory, in a library, and in an office, and so on and so forth. And for example, Elena and Jessica are students with us. They're working with us in the international office with an on-campus scholarship. And the scholarship is just 150 hours per year, so it's not a huge commitment, the job. And the pay is more than 1,000 euros, which is, a great way to support yourself during your studies.
Entonces, simplemente, gente, una parte importante para muchísimos de ustedes, la oportunidad de trabajar mientras estudian, a veces por necesidad, otras veces por una cuestión de experiencia. Lo que nos contaba Marco recién es, primero y principal, que la universidad está dentro de las top universidades de lo que es la empleabilidad de sus estudiantes, tanto estudiantes activos como estudiantes recibidos. Ya lo saben ustedes, pero por las dudas lo vuelvo a repetir. Italia particularmente te da la oportunidad de, con la visa de estudiante, puedes trabajar hasta 20 horas por semana de forma legal, o sea, sería un trabajo part-time. Durante ciclo lectivo, cuando no es ciclo lectivo, tienen la posibilidad de trabajar las 40 horas por semana que les permite. Más allá de eso, también dentro del campus de la universidad hay oportunidades de trabajo, como decía Marco, así que también tienen posibilidad para trabajar dentro de la universidad. Y nos contaba que Jessica y Elena, ellas son parte del programa y trabajan en la universidad también al mismo tiempo. So go ahead, Marco, sorry, just to clarify, this is something.
I'm saying there's also another student of ours, Sophia, who's joined us. So there's one more student eager to talk about or to answer questions afterwards. So that's great. Now, tuition fees. I was saying we are a public university. We are government funded, and for international students, for all bachelor's and master's programs, the fee is 1,000 euros per academic year, tuition only, of course. And on top of that, students can also apply for scholarships. Scholarships either managed by Sapienza or by other organizations like the regional government or the national government. They all require a separate application. This is very important.
Sorry, but this presentation is amazing. You have done the perfect job, guys. You are just going straight to the point of every concern of every single student. So, entonces, lo que comentaba Marco ahora es que básicamente es una universidad pública. El costo típico de la universidad por año es de 1.000 euros por año. Tanto para carreras de grado como posgrado. Sin embargo, también, más allá que es muy, muy barato, hay la posibilidad de aplicar a becas dentro de la universidad, cosa que obviamente nosotros ayudamos, como también están las becas estatales que ofrece el Estado de Lazio, no el estadio, el Estado de Lazio. Sorry, I mixed the football there.
Estadios también.
El Estado de Lazio da becas estatales de que se otorgan a partir de necesidad económica, no a partir de el logro académico, por lo cual todo aquel que necesite una beca para afrontar los gastos de vida en Italia, ya sea alojamiento, alimentación, transporte o incluso pagar el fee que les quede pagar a la universidad, que suele ser menos que eso siempre, lo pueden cubrir con eso, además, como decíamos antes, de poder trabajar. Okay, Marco, please go ahead. Sorry about that.
So here's a list of our faculties. As you can see, there's almost all subjects. We have 11 faculties with programs in almost all disciplines. And we also have, before I go on to the programs, the bachelor's and the master's, I want to talk about very briefly about our foundation year. So the foundation year is a 9-month prep course specifically for international students that want to learn Italian or improve their Italian language and culture and prepare for admission tests in the humanities or in the sciences, in medicine, and so on and so forth. And it's especially designed if you have 11 years of school instead of 12, because our requirement for all students is that they have at least 12 years of school. But other than that, if you want to, have a preparation course before starting university, this could be a good choice for you.
Sorry, this is important.
Yes.
Entonces, gente, acá un tema súper importante es los distintos países de Latinoamérica tienen la composición del estudio primario y secundario en una cantidad de años que difiere de país a país. En Italia, para poder empezar la carrera universitaria de grado, uno tiene que tener 12 años entre primario y secundario. Hay muchos países de Latinoamérica que lo tienen hecho así, pero hay muchos otros que no. Entonces, para los casos de ustedes que sean de países de la región que sea la escolarización primaria y secundaria sea de 11 años, básicamente tienen dos opciones para poder empezar la universidad en Italia. La primera es hacer un foundation year, que es un año previo a la carrera, que se puede hacer en la propia universidad, donde tienen la posibilidad de reforzar el idioma que quieran, ya sea el inglés o el italiano, y a estudiar algunas materias en términos generales. O bien, si eso no es una opción, pueden hacer un primer año de universidad en su propio país, así cumplen ese año que les falta y después se pueden transferir a la universidad en Italia también. El Foundation Year también es muy bueno para todos aquellos que no tienen el nivel de inglés o italiano, depende de lo que quieran estudiar, suficiente. En general se pide un nivel B2 y aquellos que no están a ese nivel de inglés para poder estudiar en la universidad pueden ir a hacer un Foundation Year para hacer 100% el idioma y después empezar la carrera directamente en la universidad. Después probablemente, Marcos, probablemente tú nos vas a contar después cómo se demuestra el nivel de inglés, ¿no? Si es a través de un TOEFL o un Duolingo. Sí. Ok, perfecto. No te quiero spoilear, simplemente te pregunto por la duda.
Okay.
Gracias.
So, programs. We have really a lot of programs. As I was saying, bachelor's, master's, and PhDs, if there's anyone interested in PhDs as well. The duration for all Italian programs is 3 years for bachelor's, 2 years for master's, and 3 years as well for PhDs. And we also have other professional programs, which could be 1 year or a few months in many different fields. But I guess you're interested here in mostly in bachelor's and master's. So, okay, I don't know if you want to translate this or if I shall go on.
No, go ahead. Don't worry.
Okay. So this is a focus of our programs in English, but of course we have many more programs also in Italian. I don't know if students here are more interested in studying in English or studying in Italian. This part of the presentation will focus on the programs in English, but keep in mind that basically all the programs most of the programs that we have in English are also available in Italian. So you could have both options if you're interested in studying in Italian as well.
Perfecto. Lo que comentaba es nada más la disponibilidad de carreras en italiano e inglés. Por supuesto van a haber muchas más en italiano que en inglés, pero bueno, nada, tienen, acá nos está destacando las carreras que tienen ofreciendo en inglés, las de grado. Después están los posgrados, que posgrados tienen un montón, tienen un 47, recién se veía.
Yeah. So in English, we have these 7 bachelors, as you can see, sciences, computer science, humanities, nursing, engineering, quite a wide range, even though they're just 7. And one of our students, Elena, is studying applied computer science and artificial intelligence, which is a sort of a new course and very interesting course. So if you're interested in this course, this program specifically, you can ask more details about it to Elena. And then we have 47 masters, quite a lot of masters in English. And as you can see, they're divided here by discipline. This is architecture and design. I'll just scroll through very briefly. This is arts and humanities, including archaeology, different kinds of archaeology, cultural heritage, and so on and so forth. Here is business, law, and social sciences. One of our most popular courses is business management, but all of the economics courses programs are actually very popular. And another student of ours, Jessica, is studying in the finance department. So if you have other questions in that field, feel free to ask her. And the third student of ours, Sophia, is studying design. So just to let you know what they're studying in case you have, more specific questions. This is medicine, psychology, and life sciences. And I just want to say two things here. As you can see, there's two programs. One is medicine and surgery, and the other one is dentistry, which are 6 years. So it's what we call in Italian ciclo unico. It's basically the same, in the same degree, there's a bachelor's and a master's in the same degree. So it's 6 years. And this is just for medicine and for dentistry. All of the other masters are 2 years, of course. And you can study medicine or dentistry right after high school. It's not like in other countries, like in the US, for example, where you have to do a bachelor before studying medicine. In Italy, you can study medicine right after high school, or dentistry, if you wish. And these are our science and technology masters. As you can see, it's a lot of them. We have basically all kinds of engineering. We have physics, of course, and really many kinds of engineering, and cybersecurity and data science. Okay, now this is the more administrative part, so to speak, the application process for international students, which may seem a little bit complex, but I'll walk you through it to make it as easy as possible. So the first step is what we call the online pre-selection. Is available for most of the courses which are taught in English. You basically go online. I will tell you the exact address, the exact website, and you can upload your transcript, your language certificates, and so on and so forth, your passport, everything that we need. And you will get a first sort of response, a first assessment from the course that you're interested in, from the program that you're interested in. And if you're successful, what we call a pre-acceptance letter, which is the first step towards your enrollment. After that, there's another website, which is not a Sapienza website, but is a ministry website. So it's the same website for all of Italy. And this is specifically for students that need a visa. So for non-EU students. It's called Università, and you can apply. It's open right now, actually. And you can apply for your visa there, and you can select the embassy or consulate where you will be interviewed for your visa. Local Italian embassy or consulate. And we have, of course, embassies and consulates in basically all countries in Latin America. And the third step is the actual call for applications, which comes out a little bit later, usually in the month of May or June. So that's the final, sort of the final step where you do where you pay an application fee, and then our offices, our admissions office, will verify all of your documents, translations if they're needed, and so on and so forth, and will give you the green light to pay the tuition fees and be enrolled at Sapienza. This is more or less how it works. This is the webpage, the admissions 2022 webpage. As you can see, it's uniroma1.it/en/admissions. And the pre-selection platform is called Move In, and the address is sapienza.gomovein.com. It's quite simple, but anyways, if you Google Sapienza Admissions 2022, that's the first page that you will see. And last but not least, our social media. We're very active on mainly on Instagram and on Facebook. The main account is called Sapienza Roma, but there's also one for international students specifically, which is called Study at Sapienza. So you're more than welcome to visit them to learn more about what we do at Sapienza, what goes on at Sapienza.
Great.
And this is about it.
Yeah, now we go to the Q&A, but I think Orlando needs to leave. So if you don't mind, we give him just 2 or 3 minutes to tell his Spanish to the audience, and then we keep on going with the Q&A. Entonces, gente, vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Hasta acá llegó la presentación. Ahora Orlando nos va a contar rápidamente cómo fue su experiencia con Matchup y con Sapienza. Y después sí vamos a abrir espacio de preguntas y respuestas para los cuales está Daniela, Marco, Jessica, Elena y Sofía. Así que, nada, Orlando, dale, adelante.
Hola a todos, primero, buenas tardes. ¿Está bien que hable en español o tengo que hablar en inglés?
Habla en español, dale. Lo tuyo hacerlo en español, porque creo que lo demás va a ser en inglés, así que dale.
Ok. Bueno, primero que nada, soy Orlando Céspedes, soy de la ciudad de Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Y bueno, ¿qué puedo decir ahora que estoy viviendo un sueño totalmente real ahora y palpable? Pero cuando empecé, me acuerdo que así como ustedes, buscando información y teniendo un montón de dudas, me acuerdo, y pensaba que estaba muy lejos, pero la realidad es que es algo que es accesible cuando uno trabaja en eso, y la verdad que estoy muy agradecido con las personas que formaron parte de este trabajo que hace que ahora sea una realidad, ¿no? Ahora estudio en la Universidad de Sapienza, obviamente, en la carrera de Ingeniería de la Edificación Sostenible, sería más o menos la traducción, que es Sustainable Building Engineering. Estoy en el segundo semestre y hasta ahora contentísimo con todo. Los profesores, todos son italianos, los que me han tocado, y manejan un inglés muy bueno, entendible. Mis compañeros son de todas partes del mundo, de Asia, de todos los países de Asia, creo. Y bueno, es un choque cultural en el cual uno aprende tanto de tantas culturas, y me gustaría ver más latinos así como yo, porque bueno, como ahora mi curso es nuevo, relativamente nuevo, tiene como 4 años, entonces como que no hay muchos sudamericanos ahí. He conocido solamente a una colombiana, y de ahí yo que soy el siguiente, y pues bueno, animarlos y decirles que es un sueño, y que cada uno lo puede cumplir simplemente trabajando y luchando, ¿no?, por ello. Así que bueno, si tienen alguna pregunta, no sé si les interesa saber algo.
Orlando, vos estás ahí en el corazón de Roma, y
Sí.
Pregunta del millón. ¿La beca estatal finalmente la conseguiste?
Sí.
Excelente.
Justamente cumplí con todos los requisitos, que tampoco son cosas del otro mundo, ¿no? Y bueno, ahora básicamente solamente necesito pasar las materias. No me exigen una nota mínima para mantener la beca, pero de todas maneras sí, bueno, soy muy competitivo y todo el tiempo estoy queriendo adquirir las mejores notas, ¿no?, que puedo.
Eso está muy bien.
Ahora estoy en Rieti porque hay un campus también de la universidad, no solo en Roma, hasta donde tengo entendido hay en Rieti y en Latina. Bueno, en Rieti es el campus justamente de esta carrera, Sustainable Building Engineering, y Rieti es una ciudad muy preciosa, llena de historia. Es justamente en el centro de Italia, y acá la llaman el corazón de Italia, ¿no? Y bueno, eso.
Perfecto, Orlando. De Bolivia para el mundo.
Sí.
Hay pregunta, Melina, ¿qué carrera estudiás? Volvela a repetir.
Es Sustainable Building Engineering, que es Ingeniería de la Construcción Sostenible, que es como, bueno,
o
ingeniería
sustentable,
civil.
¿no? Más bien sería sustentable, me parece, ¿no?
Sí,
Más que
sustentable.
sostenible.
Sustentable. Bueno, pero es como ingeniería civil, pero enfocada más a la sostenibilidad.
Correcto, correcto, sí, sí.
Bueno, implica muchas cosas, ¿no? Implica muchas cosas. Por ejemplo, el relacionamiento con el medio ambiente, el relacionamiento con la sociedad, bueno, con todo, con la economía, prácticamente con todo.
Perfecto. Bien, ahí veo que van surgiendo manitos levantadas por todos lados, algunas preguntas también acá en el costado.
En el tema de los requisitos que pude leer, sí, el tema de los requisitos, por eso, por ese aspecto todavía no se preocupen. Yo estoy seguro que Matchup le va a ayudar con todo eso, así como lo hizo conmigo, porque ellos me iban diciendo qué era lo que iba necesitando y conforme al perfil que yo iba manejando, o sea, me decían qué cosas necesitaba y bueno, y así que así poco a poco no se siente como que es algo que, oh, necesito todo esto, no.
Claro.
Es un proceso que toma su tiempo y es paso a paso, ¿no?
Sí, Orlando, creo que aprovechando que te queda poquito tiempo, te tenés que ir a trabajar. Otra cosa que estás haciendo, además de conseguir la beca estatal, estás trabajando. Así que vamos tirando ahí los chivos de lo que vas viviendo. Creo que hay una pregunta está buenísima que te está preguntando Valentina, que es más relacionada a lo vivencial y creo que está bueno por ahí, porque después para todo lo que es más técnico, aplicación, pasos, procesos, documentos, eso lo podemos contestar, pero digamos, creo que lo que más jugo se le puede sacar a esto es la primera persona del estudiante y pregunta a Valentina, pese a que estudias en inglés, en el día a día fue difícil adaptarse al italiano. Y esa es una muy buena pregunta, porque alguien que viene de Latinoamérica, que su idioma madre es el español, que maneja el inglés, y no sé si manejabas italiano, creo que no. Listo, perfecto. Entonces, es una pregunta que por ahí es mucho mejor hacérsela a alguien que lo está viviendo en primera persona. Eso creo que está buenísima. Si la podés contestar, es fantástico.
Sí, sí. Bueno, a pesar, como lo decía, ¿no? A pesar de que la carrera es en inglés, obviamente acá en Italia, acá en Rieti, perdón, que es donde hay menos, como puedo decir, como que es una experiencia más italiana, porque hay muchos italianos, más que extranjeros. Entonces, en el día a día tenés que hablar italiano. Incluso me acuerdo que al principio trataba de hablar inglés y bueno, las personas como que no hablan tanto inglés, no italiano, y me decían que hablen español, que me podían entender. Y entonces ellos me hablaban, al principio me hablaban en italiano y yo les respondía en español y bueno, podíamos comunicarnos, ¿no? Pero el tema del lenguaje para nosotros que somos hispanohablantes es algo que muy, muy rápido se le pega, muy rápido se acostumbra. Entonces, bueno, y tomando clases, obviamente, ¿no? Rápido uno puede entender y captar y meterse un poco más con la cultura, porque si uno está acá, pues hay que aprender y tanto que tiene para aprender de aquí, tanta historia y un idioma más, o sea, es algo de lo cual pueden preocuparse, y si pueden aprender un poco antes de venir, sería buenísimo, porque yo no aprendí nada antes de venir, ese fue mi problema, pero aprendiendo un poco antes de venir, para empezar, estaría buenísimo.
Perfecto. Bueno, Orlando, no sé, creo que te tenés que ir vos, ¿no?
Sí.
Anda tranquilo, anda
Entro a las
tranquilo.
8.
Dale, anda. Gracias por estar acá, por sumarte. Igual estamos en excelentes manos con Marco, con Daniela, con Elena, con Sofía y con Jessica, así que nada, ellos nos seguirán contando. Muchísimas gracias, Orlando, por haberte sumado a estos minutitos.
No, gracias a ustedes, y para lo que necesiten.
Dale, abrazo grandote, cuídate.
Chao, que estén bien.
Chao.
So,
All right, so let me translate the question. So we have a lot of hands that have been raised. So let me just, there's a couple of questions that are here in the side panel. I will translate them for you in English so you guys can, any of you can pick them up. If any of you is able to respond in Spanish, you're more than welcome to do it. Otherwise, in English is fine. So Christian Colombo is asking, scholarship or the incoming to the university application, it's only for a professional degree or just for the masters? I let you, he wants to study architecture. Sorry, I translated what I was reading, so the translation might be not the best one, but I don't know if it was clear, the question. Basically, if the scholarships applied for masters and BAs and MAs, and then he's stating that he would like to study architecture.
If my colleagues want to take the question, feel free. So yes, the main scholarships are for bachelor's, master's, and PhDs. Other postgraduate courses are usually not covered by the scholarships. And in the case of architecture, yes, we have. Well, in Italian, we have a 5-year degree. For those wanting to become an architect, like to be like an architect, and also we have masters to specialize in various fields of architecture and design.
Para responder, por las dudas, para sumar un poquito en español, la carrera de arquitectura dura 5 años, a diferencia de la mayoría de las carreras de grado. Las carreras de grado generalmente duran 3. Particularmente arquitectura dura 5 y medicina dura 6. Y odontología, tengo entendido que también dura 6, son las únicas. Las becas aplican para grado y posgrado, es indistinto. Y las becas duran todo lo que dura la carrera, se va renovando año a año. Y como contaba Orlando, las becas se renuevan en base a el pasar una mínima cantidad de materias, no relacionado a un promedio que tienen que tener. Okay, so esperemos haberte contestado ahí, Cristian, tu pregunta. There's another one from Melina. She's asking, she's studying right now in Argentina, BA, and she will like to know if that would help her with something. I mean, probably she's referring to if she can make a transfer of some of the lectures she has already passed here.
What I always answer to this kind of questions is, yes, you can try. Some of your exams may be recognized, but it's not guaranteed. It really changes from program to program. So sometimes, yes, perhaps you can enroll and then ask for recognition of previous credits, and you may get, a reduction of your studies, but it's not guaranteed. You have to ask after you enroll.
La respuesta a tu pregunta es, si vos querés transferir materias, podés. No hay garantía de que te las vayan a tomar todas, pero en caso de que te las tomen, eso obviamente va a hacer que la carrera dure menos tiempo. So there's another question here. Valentina was asking, she's asking if there's any career related to how do I translate this? Literature, yeah, editorial and literature. Editing, I mean, editing or literature, like something like that.
Si tenemos un curso de editoría, yes, we have a master's in editing and publishing, which is in Italian, it's called editoria e scrittura. I think that's sort of the closest thing we have in that field. And we also have other courses that are called masters. In Italian, though, it's a bit difficult because we have laurea magistrale, che es un master's degree. But we also have master universitario, which are specialized programs that, however, have higher fees and that students usually take after they graduate. And we have also one of those in publishing.
Publishing. Yes. Publishing is exactly the name of the she was asking. Okay, so ¿cuánto carrera de medicina y si ve caso de Bolivia? En la página web podemos encontrar las becas para la maestría de Sapienza. Vanessa, después te lo comentamos, eso donde se pueden encontrar las becas, eso hay un montón. If there are careers related to computers, informática is more like computers, engineering.
Computer science.
Like yeah.
Yes. Elena, for example, is studying computer science. I don't know, Elena, if you want to talk about your course. We have many programs, both at bachelor's level and at master's level in computer science. We have computer science, artificial intelligence, engineering and computer science, and I guess that's about it. And data science also related. So I don't know, Elena wants to say something about what she's studying, or we can go to the next question.
Yeah, of course. So hi, I'm Elena, first of all, and I am a student of the second year of Applied Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence. This course is, I really recommend you this course if you're interested in computer science, because after that you will have finished this course, you will have all the basic knowledges about computer science and also some advanced knowledges about artificial intelligence. And most of the people at your age won't have those knowledges because it's one of the first schools which have artificial intelligence in the bachelor degree. So you will be able to do both work in maybe a basic field of computer science, so like a developer, a Java developer, Python developer, but also as researchers, as maybe engineers also in maybe a Neuralink or in important companies. So it's something that I really suggest you to do if you're interested in that field. And furthermore, I think that one of the best thing about our course is that since it's a new course and also the subjects are brand new, because we are studying in some books which have been written like last year. So there are all new things that are added year by year by researchers. And also our teachers, our lecturers are very young, are very passionate, and they really want us to learn as much as possible. And so we are like a little class, like a high school class, because it's not made of too many people, because also I think that there is a maximum of 180 people that can apply per year, which may seem a high number, but if you see in psychology or in other courses, it's not a really high number. So all the teachers are really young, very passionate, and they always want you to learn and to solve all your issues, all your questions. So that's it. It's both very good, both from the human side and both in the learning side. So that's it. I don't know if you have any maybe more detailed questions, but that's the general description.
Okay.
Grazie.
So there's a question here about the MAs. So basically, it's how long time does university take to accept a student? And they are asking if there is any kind of interview or exams you need to take in order to be admitted in a master's degree.
It really depends on the master's degree. So the admission responses for the pre-selection, usually 30, 40, 50 days in some cases. And some programs have an online interview. Other programs just look at your CV, your portfolio, your reference letters, and so on and so forth. So it really depends on the program.
Considering we have 5 more minutes, do you agree that maybe in order to close it in the best way from the university side, it would be like if Sofia, Jessica, and Elena can tell in firsthand their experience, because we can take over all this. When we finish, we will keep on talking with the students, and we will be responding all the questions, because these are questions we can respond. And I just want to take the most of you guys that we have you here, and maybe the more value we can give to the students if they can hear from other students how is the experience they are having at the university. The rest we can take it over. Okay. So Sophie, Jessica, Elena, any of you, if you would like to tell us what are you doing and how is the life, and how are your expectations before going and now that you are doing it?
I can start if you want. Okay, so I'm studying finance and risk management at the University of Sapienza, and I'm at my first year actually of my master's degree, and I found it very easy to adapt to this university because it's very welcoming and challenging. Also, as Elena said, the professors are all very young and they're passionate about what they do. So it's easy for us to get all the information that we need for our upcoming careers. And I'm very happy of attending this university because as it's known worldwide, even though my goal is go abroad to work, will give me the possibility to go abroad and be recognized as a good student from Sapienza. So it's a big opportunity. And what can I say more? In the economics faculty, we have different kind of courses for masters. For example, as Marco said before, finance and insurance taught in English, and also economics, which is more related to the law, European law about economics, and also something related to the communication. So if somebody, for example, studies marketing, they can relate to the course of economics and communication for management and innovation in the economical sector. And if you have any questions, detailed question about experience or like the characteristic you need to sign up to the courses, please feel free to ask me. Thank you.
I'll go if you agree. Hello everyone, I'm Sofia, and as Marco said before, I'm studying design, multimedia and visual communication in Sapienza. It is a master degree, and it's a really innovative course that you can follow because it is related to different matters coming from the design field, but also experimenting with photography and video gaming. So it's really, really interesting. And this is one of the courses that Sapienza has in that field, but it is also another course related on the product design. And we have also a bachelor degree that is in the industrial design in general, that is in Italian, if I'm not wrong. What I want to suggest to you is that it's really helpful to study abroad. So of course in Sapienza more than the other university, but in Italy of course too. And I did it in my past. I studied in Spanish. Por eso conozco un poquito de español, pero prefiero hablar inglés. And was really, really perfect experience to learn other cultures and also study in a different way. So you're welcome to come in Italy and in Sapienza.
If I don't know, I spoke before both about my course, but if I can add something about Sapienza, I think that since a very big university, I think that it's a really big opportunity to have such a university which maybe differently from other universities in Europe has a lower pricing maybe per year, because I'm also interested in future masters and I'm also looking both in Sapienza and both abroad, and I see the different prices. And Sapienza, even though the price is lower, can give you a lot of opportunities, both with Erasmus in Europe or abroad. There are also some Erasmus, I think, in Japan. I don't know if maybe some of you is maybe interested in that country.
Basically all over the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you're interested, you can have a chance to study also in other countries in Europe or abroad. You can have many opportunities of amazing projects, amazing theses with very good professors. So I think that this is a very beautiful opportunity and it has a lot to offer.
Thank you. Jessica, I don't know if you had already told your experience or you were trying to escape of it. I don't remember.
No, I spoke before.
Okay. Sorry about that. Then we have the free testimonies. Appreciate that. I don't know, Daniela, Marco, if you want to add something else before we close. We know it's really late there. So we better let you go, and we will keep on responding all the doubts all the students have, because we have the information, so don't worry about that. No one will leave this meeting with any doubt.
Yeah, we will be happy to welcome students from Latin America. So we are very eager to have more students from there. So happy to have this meeting, and thank you very much to you.